Oh, yeah. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name is Dan. This is Neomustangs. It's my FOXBODY Mustang channel. We usually try to live stream at 8 o'clock on Sundays, but today we're going to stream a little bit early because I have a family event this evening, naturally because it's the Super Bowl. So we're going to chill out. We're going to hang out for a while. What the hell? We're going to hang out for a while and maybe mess with the turbo car a little bit, and we'll check it out. So, what's up, Jason Field? Yeah, it's a little bit early for us, so let's go ahead and check this real quick. Just checking out the stream. Yeah, it's a little bit early for us, so let's go ahead and check this. Oops, I got this thing. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to do kind of a different live stream. If you guys don't mind me wrenching on the car. What's up, Cousin Paul, Joe, Pat Turchin? I am going to miss quite a bit of chat if I'm over here wrenching on the car. We can just hang out and chat a little bit, and I can do a little bit of cleaning up and what have you, if you guys don't mind that. But it is what it is. Got the Super Bowl coming on tonight. What's up, Swamp? Got the Super Bowl coming on tonight, so I figured, it'd probably be best to try to do a little bit of live stream before that happens. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be coming in and out of the camera with I'm going to check my chat. It's just going to kind of be a laid back live stream. If you guys got questions for me, just hit me up in the chat. What's up, man? Great day to be working on FOXBODY down here in Louisiana. I bet you. I did end up getting me a new gear set, so I want to check out this gear set to make sure it's not broken when it got here or whatever. So you guys can come and go. I mean, we're going to probably live stream for an hour or two. I don't know, however long I feel like doing it. But I did want to get into live streaming tonight because, I usually try to do it every Sunday, even on sports events or whatever. So it doesn't look bad. Got me a new gear set for rebuild, and if you guys see the little circle or whatever with the internet, just be patient. It'll pop back in. Anyway, I don't expect to get a real big crowd in the middle of the day. I'm sure people are busy with family or probably working on their own shit, their own box bodies. Why would you put padding in the top of the box and not at the bottom? Don't make no sense. But yeah. So who you guys got for the Super Bowl, or you don't care? Bengals? Why would they send me 2 first gears? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Look at this. What's up, Hanlon? What's going on? What's going on? Like I said, I don't expect to get a big crowd. I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the old turbo car back here. Sadly, I assume the Rams, but hopefully a good close game. Yeah. I mean, football. Not to talk conspiracy, but football has gotten to the point. I watch football all the time. I coach it, but football has gotten to the point to where it almost feels like it's like staged and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, we're gonna make a bunch of money on Super Bowl. God, I can only imagine how much money is going to be made this evening. It's ridiculous. Cold out today. Mustang work maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get what I can in today. You got your second gear. Always got to check for chips and stuff in the gears because when you ship this stuff, man, sometimes it's just junk. It gets here and there's a big ass chunk missing out of it or whatever. That's nice. See? I can't make this shit up, boys. I apologize if I do curse too much. It's just the way I am. Anyways, so like I said, I apologize if I blind you guys with my light. Woo, that's light. But I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. And what we're doing right now is we're actually getting ready to put the driver's header on. So I've already kind of got this stuff set up to where I was ready to go with the driver header, but I had to stop because I needed to go get some heat, high heat. I always like the RTV stuff, so I had to stop installing on the driver header the other night because I didn't have the shorty oil pump. I didn't have the shorty oil filter, and I still have the big F1LA on there. So I'm gonna run the M101A, which will sit about right here on the header. But I got to go ahead and glue this thing back on with the high heat because I still RTV everything, and figured I would just kind of hang out with you guys before the game and, you know, do a little bit of work, answer some questions, hang out, chill with live chat. Try not to make a mess all over my computer here. What's up, War Admiral? Timmy, what's going on? So I do like to run these stupid little Mr. gasket, like copper gaskets. Don't ask me why, but they're pretty badass little header gasket. You know what I mean? They're soft enough to where, you know, when you start cranking down on them, that they're soft enough you start cranking down on them that, you know, they'll crush a little bit, you know. I don't like to use, I used to use the Percy's. Those were a good gasket, but like the aluminum would blow out all the time. Who do you got, Cincinnati? Be honest with you, I don't really care, but I guess if I was to pick one, you know, it would be Cincinnati tonight. You know, again, I think the NFL is so freaking rigged anymore that, I mean, you can't tell me that the Browns are just perfect case scenario. You know, it's like, you know, all the teams. Not that you guys want to talk about football, but you know, all those damn overtime games, like in the playoffs. I mean, it's like a dead giveaway. This shit is rigged. Like, it's like, why am I watching it? You know, of course they're gonna come back from 30. Silly. Oh, he fumbled for the 18th time. Look at that. Right? So I will miss some of the chat, like I said, guys, but it is what it is. What's up, Neo? What's the rest of the chat? And the rest of the chat getting 6 inches of snow again here. So, Jesus. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn snow. Woo. I got to go grind this off real quick. Like I said, we're going to be putting stuff on, so as long as you guys don't mind me coming in and out of the stream. Figured I'd do a little work on the live stream, be a working live stream. Yes, sir. What's up, Mean 93 Fox? Yeah, we are gonna go some snow. You can make it some 20 gauge strap. That's right. I hate snow, man. It's getting stupid. Like, I liked it, you know, the only time I really like snow is like when we're in like Christmas time, you know, like New Year's and Christmas time and stuff like that. But you know, not right now. I'm ready for the springtime. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget to put my ground on. I see Cousin Paul didn't do me any favors with the. I'm just kidding, dude. Snoop over who? I don't know. I won't get into too much of that. I'm running kind of shorty, some pretty short little 3/8 headed header bolts. I don't know if these are going to work. These are like 1/2 inch. Like, I got so many damn header bolts, but like they're either too long or too short. And I only have enough for one side that I like, that's strong, you know, long enough that I could use. So, oh, I forgot I got to take that off. So again, I got to take off the oil filter because oh shoot, to go get my thing, pop that off. I gotta take the oil filter off because it takes a shorty. Like some people use the adapter, the oil filter adapter or whatever. I might have to rinse that thing off. I think this is one. I did get some other parts in the mail. I bought like the cheapest intercooler. I bought like the cheapest intercooler I could find on freaking Amazon. It was funny. I was like, we're gonna send it. What's going on? What's going on, White Dragon, Boston? I'm just covering my light. Tracks open up in a couple weeks. Maybe where you're at. Well, maybe where we're at too. I don't remember. I think we're second week of April or something like that. Gosh dog it. I may have to use the something else. It's not gonna work for me. Put that damn oil filter on too tight. Anyway. I should have pulled this thing out first. When all this fails, you get the cheapo. You get the cheapo AutoZone. I don't know where the good one's at. Shit. Yep. We're having homemade chicken noodle with also with yeah, Cecil County and out. Okay. What is this? What is everybody eating tonight? Let's go ahead and block this dude. Tacos for the win. Yes, sir. Got the old cheapo AutoZone thing. Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of funny how, you know, you get these turbo kits. You know, people get mad when you quote them like X amount of dollars for like doing work on a turbo kit. You know, and it's like, oh, how much for install? How much for install? And it's just like, well, you can't. It's hard to quote install because there's always dumb shit that happens to these cars. Like, always dumb shit. It's ridiculous. Like, it's always something. It's just like, you know, I get people in my inbox all the time. And I don't mean to be rude, but it's just like, I can't really give you a good particular quote that you want to hear because I don't know what your car looks like, you know? It could be a rat nest, or so it could be issues. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I got people that I can send you to that won't be so bad. I need to mark this. Pizza and wings. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for joining me today. We are early. Definitely early. There we go. This thing was on. I'll tell you that. Cousin Paul be putting this thing on like he's He-Man. He's always Mr. Torques a lot. Good Lord, son. You torque this down at 80? You know I'm having fun. You know I'm messing around. There is a delay in chat, guys, so if you ask a question and I miss it or whatever. All right. Anyway, this is the little baby oil filter that I want to put on. So make sure I don't scratch my fender with my zipper. But this is the little baby one. The nice thing about the header gasket is I can just set it in there and kind of get everything started up. Try to get this header on, get this in, and then I can take my passenger header back off or whatever. While Neo is working, you guys can ask questions. I'm still going to be able to see the chat for most of our. While Neo's working, any of y'all run Caddy Brembos? I'm 5 lug swapping and upgrading to them and want to run rear drums. Yeah, you just run rear drums. I got Caddy Brembos about 4 feet over here. One of my videos that I'm going to be finishing, one of my series. You know what I mean? So we're going to be doing, of course. So we're going to be doing the rest of it very soon. So let's see if this 101A still works on my little stock block. Might be 102, but that's okay. It's out of the way now. I'm about to take this back. I got the wrong thread. Son of a beast thing. All right, no big deal. We can still get the header on now. I thought it was 102A. Different thread pattern. It's probably better that I didn't put the oil filter on first anyway, just in case it's a little bit too big. You guys can hear me, right? Sweet, I just got them as a setup with 24 spindles. There you go. I'm still going to run rear drum because it doesn't make any sense. You know, I already stopped really well with FOXBODY brakes to begin with on my black car. Not that that's the right answer because it's freaking not, but you know. Let's get this started in here. No, I didn't know Dad's power steering line was going to be that much of a pain in the butt. So I'm still going to run rear drum in the black car because, like I said, I can stop even a 9-second car with Dad's with drum brakes. Get out of here, Bree. Get out of here, B. What's up? You want to join our chat and you can read the chat and hang out, or I don't care, man. I'm just sitting here putting a header on. I'm lame. I'm being lame today, bro. All right. So I had to move the power steering lines. I massaged them. My dude Brutal. I'm doing that live work, bro. I think I got enough to get that gasket in there. Get this gasket in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dropping by. Okay. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate you stopping in. You're at work on a Sunday? On Super Bowl Sunday? Don't those guys know? I don't think this is going to work, these little hats. Well, they're going to work, but that'll wiggle the gasket. It's so tight. Hey, is War Admiral here in chat? I think he is. I want to talk to him real quick. Dog it. Is he still here in chat, Tommy? I'm turning wrenches, baby. I turn wrenches all day and every day. We got here. We talked about that yesterday. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I told you I was like, look, today is like the Super Bowl stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go live. I don't know if anybody else wants to go live. I did tell B that if when he gets off work, don't worry about me. Not that he would, you guys know that, but we try to collab a little bit and not try to get on each, step on each other's toes with our live stream. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing. That's all. That's all it is. So. I figured I would tell whoever that, I wasn't going to be live later on. Get in there, Mr. Gaston. Don't you know where your home is? Yes, sir. Got it in. What's up, Superfly? I was just a minute ago. You need to say more. I need to say more bad words. Here. We'll throw a wrench. I did just tap it in, son. What you think? I ain't got all the tools sitting in front of me. Got these shorty ass little stupid header bolts. I like these little ones though. Especially on On3 stuff. Easy peasy. Uh-oh. We're going to have to, Cousin Paul, we're going to have to wrap that clutch. You know what? We're going to have to put an SN95 cable in here. Hey, Hanlon, I need an SN95 cable here, preferably before next week. Because, I already got the gear set with my input shaft, bruh. Something stuck. Ain't nothing a deadbolt. That's right. We got it. What up, Downhill Daddy? Good to see you guys. Hanlon Motorsport. What do any of you guys think about nitrous 5-speed asking for trouble? Well, I know I ran nitrous on Dad's car here. I love nitrous. It just gets a little expensive. I start chasing bottle pressure, and I know B has Andrew who likes that stuff. I got a new boss block sent to the shop today. Passes away from COVID now. Oh man. Keep 1K auto. Bruh. I know, stay in the auto. Okay. What am I doing now? I'm going to need an SN95 cable. I know you can hear me, Andrew. So on my On3 turbo kits, this is kind of stuff that, you really don't get from my videos or whatever, but I run an SN95 cable. Now, what a 9495 cable does for you running it on a FOXBODY is it's the same damn cable as a FOXBODY, except it's got a slightly different bracket, but you can remove the other bracket that you have. It's got a slightly different bracket, and you can just switch them, and it's 10 inches longer. So what that does for you is specifically on an On3 kit is it allows you, or even a supercharger or long tubes, this actually applies to all the engines. On an SN95 cable allows you to run it. It gives you a little more length to run it around stuff, so it doesn't burn your cable up. So I've melted cables before. So it's one of many things I got to do. There's entirely too much something in there. I got too much goop up in there. So I bought the cheapest intercooler possible, like on Amazon. We're gonna freaking run it and see what happens. It's like this JDM one, like some, I don't know, like Mitsubishi one or something. I don't know. It's the size I need. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to cut the bumper inside. To be honest with you, this is the first time I put well, not my car, but this first time I put my car. I put an LX On3 kit on, where I had to cut the bumper. The one kid already had it on that I did the work for, so he had already had it clearanced. Can't forget the ground, homeboy. So are you seriously at work, Brutal? Like you work 7 days a week right now? I guess that wasn't too bad. I hate dropping stuff. All right, what we got? Anyone else running motor coat? I'm not. That blue looks so good on camera. It's a 10-footer. Hey, Brew, could you make a video about AOD and tuning and kind of the ins and outs with them? I feel that would be helpful. Josh Wilson, hey, just started watching your channel. I've been enjoying your content and learning also on On3 Turbo Kit and Explorer. That's right. What do you do 2 weekends a month? Oh, that's right. You work. That's kind of nice. This works out. I didn't know you was working. You'd be sitting there bored in your little work shack. Right? So what do you guys think of my last video? What do you guys think of that pic I brought in? Yeah, it was something different. So what I'm thinking about doing with that actually is taking that car over to the frame shop and having them straighten it out. Like it won't be too bad. That car's worth getting fixed or at least messed with, because the body, especially for being in Ohio for most of its life, the body is just too good for an Ohio car. I mean, them guys down there in the South be like, man, that thing is junk. What's up, Tommy Allen? What's up? What's up, Juan? Good afternoon, Bama. You're the best. Alex, you're the best. I would ask Neo, but I feel like he doesn't dabble in the AOD much. It's not the fact that I don't mess with the AODs much, and I'm watching the computer and my camera's here, so I'm sorry. But it's not that I don't dabble in the AOD really, but it's not the transmission that I'm just not an automatic guy. I have never driven much of an AOD in the past, and if I did anything AOD, if I did any sort of AOD content, it would probably be converting like an AOD over to converting an AOD over to the 4R70W guts, because that makes them stronger quite a bit actually. So that would probably be about the only AOD content I would do. Now, if I had a good AOD like that, that would be good content for the channel too. So would like to see a Turbo Explorer. I hope you do it. Alex, I'll do some research on it first. Shout outs to Baja, Mexico. So War Admiral's still here in chat. Looks like I will be pulled out very quickly. Okay. I actually talked to God, what's the guy's name from 650 Motors? I can't remember his name. Anyways, he's on Mike's channel. I got to talk to him quite a bit on Instagram, and he had mentioned your coupe, and we talked about your coupe. And got a pretty big fan right there. But he's in the middle of doing Mike's. He put like 2 wastegates on it, and I sent him a video because we went through that whole boost creep boost spike thing. And guys, best thing you can do is put a big ass wastegate on it. Like when you start getting into boost creep boost spike, like I said, we did that video with the white car, and that's exactly how I fixed it. Shout out to okay. Yeah, Mike's cool for sure. FOXBODY content. Anyways, he just finished the coupe and they took it for a ride, and he was spiking it like 14, and the gate wasn't keeping up. So they put a second gate on it, so that was pretty cool. I'd like to see how that. I've done a second gate before, but it never worked out really well for me. So what we ended up doing with my white car, my black car, is we ended up going to a 66 precision wastegate, the big one, and we ended up putting a big heavy spring in it, because if you don't put a heavy spring in the big wastegate, as soon as that monster opens, it'll just like release all your boost. So it's once you get that thing tamed, though, once you get that thing tamed with the adjustments and the boost controller, it's mint. Wow, they're all here, Bama, Neil. Yeah, what's going on, bro? And we all hang out, man. I figured I would stream early. So I didn't, I know you guys probably would have joined my stream for the Super Bowl anyway, but I figured, leave you guys alone tonight, and we'll just hang out in the garage, and I'll put some headers on and mess with a downpipe, and we'll be cool. You know what I mean? Got Brutal in the house. He's over here messing with chat. He's more than welcome to pop in the stream if he wants. If you want me to send you a link to Brutal Vlogs, I can do that. Just let me know. I know you're probably working, probably can't, so that's cool. Just so you guys know. I know you guys like to have me and Brutal in the same channel. We always make for good conversations. I have good conversations with pretty much everybody. Caleb, Foxcast, Brutal. I'm just a FOXBODY guy, man. Living the dream here. Just living the dream, boys. I actually ended up grinding one of my wrenches so I could get around my header bolts. You can do it, Josh. Mint. I love the video coming out tomorrow with Neo in it. Oh man, you bringing that out tomorrow? You better not have gave me some videos. Well, I don't really care. I ain't no different off camera than I am on. I mean, look at me, I'm streaming here. Does anyone else have a channel they are trying to start? There's a lot of new YouTubers. There's podcast people coming up on live streams. You know, I'm not gonna change what I'm doing. You know, I got the live stream stuff. We know, I try to spill the knowledge and try to hang out on a Sunday, and usually Wednesdays and Fridays, man. Might do some short stuff, a little 2-minute, 3-minute, like I was doing before with the how-to videos. I got some pedals I want to show you guys how to rebuild. I don't want to do a 10-minute video on that. I just want to do like a 3-minute video. I'm not gonna make much money on it as far as like monetization, but I don't really care. I got a video coming out tomorrow. It's like 3 minutes long, but it's gonna spawn a new video of something very interesting. Hey, look, I ain't say nothing wrong, boy. Mr. 70 degrees, Alabama. Look at me, I'm in flip-flops. Bro, I go outside in flip-flops right now, I'm going to catch hypothermia. Flip-flops, bro. Get out of here. I'm just joshing, so it won't matter. Where did that one? There's always one header bolt that fall down, right? And of course I can't find it. It's probably in the damn K-member. Hate that. I'm just joshing you, boy. Have some fun. We got here. Stay tuned in the Neo After Dark. Gotta be careful with that, man. That's. I think Brutal's got a soft spot for the After Dark thing, because I think he's got an old family friend that did that and had no longer with us, unfortunately. So no problem, no pimp, no problem. Love the channel. Been having trouble with my clutch quadrant. Anyone make a self-adjusting like factory? That's a Hanlon Motorsports question. Boy, you should just come in here the other half of this stream while I'm sitting here wrenching and answer all these questions. How long you got until somebody else sees you? I mean, you can. I ain't trying to get you in here, but it'd be all right. I got to find 2 more header bolts, and I can crank them down. And then I got to take the turbo housing off, because I just did the downpipe, tacked up the downpipe. The real goal for the Explorer would be to roller Fox. Okay. So we're going to continue. I got to find 2 more header bolts, though. I think I'm going to use the long header bolts on the passenger side that I got, the longer ones, because there's more weight and pressure over on this side. Like I was telling you guys in these videos, I'm cutting this crossover up for sure. You know what I mean? Jason Fields, man, I appreciate the support of the channel, the super sticker. Now, guys, if you have an undying question and I missed the chat, we do have a super sticker and super chat that you can stick it to the top and whatever. It's just, Brutal said you wouldn't say anything like that, and I told him I wouldn't. So, but anyways, when we're sitting here in our live chats, that's one way to get your answer, your question answered or whatever. It's an old video game thing. That's my dream, rat rod thing. That's right. I do. Stand by, and I'll post a rough draft. Okay. Oh, also, we have the guys in green, for those guys that are new to the channel or whatever. We have join buttons. Me and Brutal both have a join button for the channel. And it's like $2, $5, $10, whatever for each month. So I'm not afraid to talk about monetization, because I mean, it is what it is. I mean, when you go out for pizza, do you tip your waiter that you don't even know $10? So the point I'm trying to make is I appreciate everybody who does. It's not necessary, but that's why they're there. So got a join button below. Brutal also has a join button. He also has his own membership. So anyway, show you guys this downpipe. Why I get not irritated with that bolt I lost. So I made my own downpipe. It ain't too bad. I tacked it up here. I ain't no master welder, boy. But look at that. Not terrible, huh? Trying to do this thing on Amazon. But I bought these vibrant ones on Amazon. I tacked it here, Got a little bit of a curve in it. You see that? Instead of having like a turn in it. So when I put it on, it's kind of already curved or whatever. So I got tacked here. I use duct tape to kind of line it up. So you can see it's just like an On3 one. It's got that little kink in it down here. Now I'll be able. This thing sits perfectly in my engine bay. Now remember, this is a do-it-yourself. I forgot I can't see me. So this is a do-it-yourself, man. We're doing most of this turbo kit like cheap. You know what I mean? So that what do you think about vibrant couplers? I love them. I got stuff over here to show you guys. Hold on, let me show you. Have you ever thought about doing hey Dan, a real bad to hold on, I'm gonna get back to that. Now, if I lose you on the camera, don't leave me. Because I got my extension hooked up. I hope I don't make anybody sick. But I'm gonna try to keep it tight here. This is what I did, Tom. I bought like a foot section of Vibrant. No, I did not say vibrator, Brutal. Vibrant is a brand. They're actually pretty good. It's a heavy ply. I'm not shaking too much, am I? Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is cut this coupler out. I know some of y'all didn't watch my video, but Cousin Paul went ahead and I'm going to chop here. I'm going to chop here. And I'm going to, there's a pipe right here that's got slip fits. I don't run this coupler no more because what it does is it pulls on my turbo, all right, and it cracks the passenger header. I don't have this on my white car or my black car anymore, and I got big wastegates. So, but anyways, we got some other stuff. We got a turbo blanket. I was gonna put this in the video, but I'm lazy. I don't even know this little cheap thing. I think this is for the cutout section I'm gonna have. You know, we got some heat wrap. What else we got in here? I don't even know what this is. Oh, these are the DEIs. Look at this. I bought me a bunch of DEIs and I bought me some 90s. Because you know we're gonna have to change some of this stuff on my plug wires. You know what I mean? So I ended up buying a really good Vibrant one in case I needed it. I actually like Vibrant. They've gotten a lot better. They've gotten a lot better in the last couple years or whatever. So we do have some pieces and parts. I'm sorry that my camera is probably shaking like hell right now. I'm sorry. Oh, this is why you do this on your phone. Probably be easier. I think B does it on his phone, don't you? Something like that. Anyways, I didn't lose anybody, did I? All right. It's real bad to install long tubes on an 88 Fox. Yeah, you probably got to lift your engine up. What is a Vibrant coupler? Just a brand. Is that a coupler the same thing as a flex pipe? Well, that coupler is like a foot long, so you cut sections out of it, and it'll tell you, you'll get, you can custom fit whatever you want. So, anyways, let me get this turbo off. I only kind of like, one of the problems that I'm going to have with Dad's car right off the bat. Let me bring this up. Yeah, I got it all over the floor. Cousin Paul won't hear it. I want to hear it. One of the things that about Dad's car is I'm thinking I might have to 3G convert because, I mean, these alternator plugs are going to get real close to this header or whatever. So it ain't going to be easy. I got to change the plugs in here too. Where's my 9/16, boy. We got it. Your thoughts on 2050 on a stock motor and why? No, I run 540 and I run the T6 Rotella. 2050 is just a band-aid for some bearings getting beat out of the motor. But yeah, I mean, you could do it. Thank you, man. I can use the regular exhaust work too. That's right. Is that only used for intake? No. The vibrant coupler, the reason why I bought that vibrant coupler is because I didn't have all the, what the hell? Because I didn't have all the couplers for the kit. Remember, this kit was put together like cheapo, you know what I mean? It's just extra parts that I fixed and that were broken and shit, you know what I mean? Look at this. Come on, dog. They're trying to kill me here. But I got this cheap old intercooler because the one that I showed you guys in the video was like 4-inch. That's a badass intercooler, 4-inch. But for an LX, it's probably kind of a bad idea because you have to chop so much of your bumper inside. Considering that we're going to fire this turbo kit up on straight stock block speed density with an FMU on 19-pound injectors, we don't really need a whole lot of intercooler, you know what I mean? So I got 4-inch intercoolers on my black and my white car, but they're GTs, so it's a little bit easier, you know what I mean? But this is the cheap one, man. Check it out. It's not terrible. 115 bucks, cheap. If it don't work, we pull it out and throw it away. Shit. So that's right. That's right. You throw it away, Brutal. Just throw it away. What videos you got coming out this week, Brutal? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. God bless it. I got the wrong one. About dropped my washers. Just posted one in the membership. Okay. And that's that join button. He got a join button like I do on his channel. And what we like to do is one of the perks of being a member, we post our videos early. So they get to see me first. Whatever. Not a big deal. But it's kind of cool, you know? Definitely it's kind of cool. All right. Here's my housing. I'm going to check new video in a few. Florida hat here and always running. Okay. Put that over here. All right. So I got to change the plugs over here too. And gap the shit out. I gapped my plugs to 24. It don't matter if it's 5 pounds or 50. It don't matter. I have to actually go to 22 on my white car. My 408 likes to blow that shit out. So the reason why I'm taking this header back off is because I wanted to build that downpipe first. Now I'm gonna go back through and get this header glued up, put some header bolts in it, start hard mounting everything, you know what I mean? I got to finish a couple of header bolts over on the other side too, but that's okay. At some point, I'd like to be putting up the crossover here, if I can get to it, and I'm going to sawzall it. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to steal it. I got to run some shorties right here on one, though. I want fancy emojis. There you go. Moderators can post the link to their channels. You better, it has your name in the title. Oh, shit. You got me dancing like Applebee's on the date night, right? I'm just kidding. Brew Conventional, how do you go about subscribing to y'all's on mobile? Okay, so do you see the monetization thing down at the bottom? It's like the little dollar sign next to the emoji symbols. I think that's on mobile as well with live. I think if you click that, I think it has an option to hit join. And it'll just redirect you to our channel membership. Channel membership probably the best way to support any channel, really, because you're able to you know, you could support for a month, 6 months, a year. It don't matter. Some people do more than others. And it's just, and man, all that money that we make on these, you know, any of the money that we make throughout the year on these channels and on Super Chat, we put it back in the channels. You can ask me, he'd agree with me. I want that fancy emoji. Okay. Damn, I'm late. Had to work. Hey, it's all good. I haven't had any problems with my blow-up valve. The wastegate's the one I'm talking about. That's the one that always has a problem. Like it starts, you know, it starts creeping. I don't like boost creep. Boost creep can kiss my butt, kiss my ass, whatever you want to call it. I've had to deal with boost creep so much in the past. I'm just done with it. Bought me a couple of big boy wastegates and called it a day. That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? He said no. You silly boy. Silly. Silly, silly. All right. Here the gasket. Cousin Paul, we're going to need to talk about putting another IAC on here because that one ain't going to work. I don't mean to blind y'all with my light. Y'all can see what we did with the header. We did it in the video. See that? Pretty badass. We welded it up and gusseted it for strength. Neo said, what? Neo said you don't have a problem tipping somebody that brought pizza to your table. That's what I'm saying. Alex, I appreciate you joining the channel, man. Appreciate the subscription to the channel. Hey, there we go. Do you prefer turbo over supercharger? Yes, but brutal. You answer that, bro. You answer that. Supercharger or what you do? What you got? What you got? I gotta walk over here real quick and grab a hose. Got me feeling like Applebee's on the date night. Got a burger steak with the Alabama shake and the I thought it was the right word. Got me moving line. Man, I was spinning today, man. I'm tired, boy. Damn. That shit sucks. Ow. So, anyways, I'm back. River Fire already got everybody long gone. Trying to find the grinding thing because I got to grind a little bit. What you got? Come on now. A year watching you guys, and I can now fix my. Doing On3 thoughts of 355s. They both have their plays, can choose just one. Manual transmission plus supercharger. Okay. I agree. Thanks, Superfly. Nitrous is badass, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That's right. I hope I got enough header bolts here. I gotta run a shorty on one because of the bend. It's got a bend rack, boy. It's got a bend. Let's see. Probably the worst one to use on this one particular spot. Number 8 can kiss my butt. There we go. That's why you have a shaved down shorty wrench. That's right. Might have to go back over those. Each race ticket you put on your car is 15. That's right. A car that makes more power needs less gear. That's right. Hey, I know that blue door is on the floor. That's right. You doing a 10R80 Coyote swap in that clean auto GT you scored? No. If I did anything to that car, boy, I'm going to take it over to the frame shop. I'm going to let them straighten the frame in the front for a couple hundo. And we're going to put that convertible driveline that we just pulled home. You know, the rusty old convertible? We'll put that driveline in. And that's about it. Because I'm trying to put it back on the road. You know what I mean? With the black interior, most people park that car out. You know, sad part is that's what they do. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You do what you want. But I may try to return a Fox to the street and just park that vert out the rest of the way, you know, every which way. Be torquing with a 1/4-inch ratchet. This ain't real. Come on, bro. This is where that time lapse comes in, bro. I am gonna have to heat wrap my power steering lines. Got him. With the fact that my flanges are flat, I'm pretty sure that pretty sure we're gonna be all right. What happened here? War Admiral, man, I appreciate the 20, man. I appreciate the 20 all day. What was his name at 650 Motorsport? He probably watching right now. If you hear, bro, sound off. On Mike's channel, I forget what that dude's name was. I was talking to him on the freaking chat in Instagram. That's what he cool, man. What's up, Fat Boy Fox? I appreciate the 20, my man. Y'all should come up to Chocolate Fox. I might go to Chocolate Fox. I mean, I might. I'm not saying I am. Anyway, that's what happens when your flanges are all bent. Look at that. Clean. 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 Blowed out. Look at that. Look at the carbon. When your shit is leaking, that's what that looks like. Ace in the quarter. Woo! Who doing 8s in the quarter? Who doing 8s in the quarter, bruh? Got pee. You drinking too much coffee today. Got that cat shit coffee going, Brutal. Y'all make it looking like it can be on the day. Yeah, my thing was looking bad. All right. Where is the header bolts for this? I think we're going to run some longer ones on this side because it's passenger. What we got? I like cold combos. I like odd combos. What we got? Our piston ring clearance for nitrous turbo supercharger different? No, it should be like you talking about piston wall clearance, or you talking about piston ring gap? Because that's two different things. If you're gonna run nitrous supercharger or turbo, a forged piston needs to be about 4.5 to wall. So I mean, you go by the recommendations of the company. Usually they'll tell you, like JE and Wiseco and all that stuff. But as far as ring is concerned, you should be running 24. I like 24. I had no problem with it. Y'all gonna be mad about new project, Fox? No, they won't. Yeah, ring gap run. I run like 24, bro. No doubt, no lie. I gotta pull some plugs out. Y'all want to see what speed density looks like with boost? Wait, never mind. These things are rich, bro. I'm gonna lean this shit out. Woo! I like to mark these though. Let me mark them. I like to go through my plugs after a while. Number 5. Oh, that's number 1, dummy. I guess I should put some dry down. I can see Cousin Paul over there mad right now. Ring gap, auto correct. Okay. What you gonna give us? You gonna give us a little bit of what plans have changed on Project Fox, aka Project Primer? I was like, hey, that car's called Project Primer because it's in primer, and he's like, nah, it ain't Project Primer. He's like, it's Project Fox. I'm like, oh, how original. Yes, sir. What do you think about Seal Power Hyper Eutectics? I don't like hyper pistons at all. You know what I mean? But I would assume run factory pistons before I ran hyper pistons. But if you have to, you do what you got to do, man. Don't listen to me because I've seen hyper pistons do just fine, Carlos. Matter of fact, Explorer blocks are all stock with them. So isn't the 93 block. So obviously that shit works, you know. Obviously it works because people be riding with Explorer blocks making all kind of power. Straight out of the junkyard. Brutal's going to have he probably going to put a stroker in there or something. Put a big ass shot of nitrous on it. Jeez. Molly pistons are pretty damn good. Yep. Nothing wrong with having one of each. All right. Let me get the rest of these plugs out. I got to put more TR6s in. .327 stroker, like a factory bore. Isn't that what 327 is? Factory bore. Enjoy the Super Bowl, y'all. Have a great. I mean, I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by, Superfly. Thanks for supporting the channel with the membership, my man. Always appreciate it. We're gonna have to put solid motor mounts on this car. Jesus, it's gonna twist all over the place. Especially when we put a Terminator X in here or something. So I've heard. I've had good luck with sealed power piston. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like I said, guys, you know, I've ran all that shit. I've ran sealed power for years. Sealed power forged pistons. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I prefer factory pistons over any of that because I've actually never bent a factory rod or melted a factory piston. So the shit is seasoned, man. I've broken, I don't know how many cranks, 3 or 4 cranks. Split the blocks. That's what happens is your harmonics get your block all wobbly and slowly but surely beat the snot out of your crank, and then your crank just gives up. Now, who's to say taking, I ain't no Keith Black guy. What are you, dome pistons? What are you, domed? What are you, dome? Anyway, Keith Black. That's all right. Well, what's the we'll get you one. All right, who this? I'll block this person. Can I? No, I can't do that. All right. So let me gap these rings, or these other plugs. Put them in and start mounting the passenger header, maybe mount the turbo housing. I don't know. I wasn't super motivated to do this shit today anyway, but I'm glad I got online with y'all. You know, I'll keep rocking and rolling if you want. I know Brutal over there, he ain't working, getting paid $75 an hour to sit there and watch people walk around. I don't know. I don't know what he does for work. It's all according to what you want. That's right. How long do you let RTV drive before you mount the headers? Man, I mount that shit right off the bat. No, usually a couple minutes. That's all. It gets tacky quick. So I don't really bother too much with it. The more important thing is having flat flanges, to be honest with you. If I don't put this down, Cousin Paul will kill me tomorrow morning. He'll be like, why you put all that oil all over the place? Now I gotta clean it all up. My bad. You need to put the damn oil filter on so tight, Cousin Paul. Just kidding. I was gonna use factory pistons, but one has skirt broken. Okay. That's how I like to work on my cars. Unless the work is super necessary, it's most fun just to go at your own pace. That's right. That's what I'm doing right now. You know, if I get these 2 headers on, then I could actually bring the car up and mess with that cross a little bit. Because I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there and saws all that shit in half and then start mounting it. Be all right. Having good times. But you're not yelling at me. So anyway, trying to gap these at 24. 24s. There. I don't know where the hell my gapper went, so I got to use this thing. Just tap it on the flow. Let's do a solid roller 306. I guess what I'm going to use, yeah. I know you the trans guru with McLeod dual clutch. Good pick for Tremec TKO 500. I don't do Tremec no more. I don't do. I'll take that back. I don't do TKOs anymore. They're terrible. No offense to those who have. I'm through with TKOs. 3550 wasn't bad though, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. 3550 wasn't bad. The 10 spline back in the day. I made some good power on one of those. Ain't nothing wrong with 347. TKX is the only way to go. Like I said before in other live streams, the TKX was like the apology for giving us junky TKOs all them years. Notchy ass pieces of crap. Sorry if y'all got some kids sitting around you, man. I do not like Tremec. When that Tremec TKO 500 faceplate broke on 300 horsepower at NMRA last year, I was done. I just was like, how, bro? How? That's not even right. I even rebuilt it, man. I was like, I know I didn't do this wrong. So, has anyone here of 6R140? I found that rebuild a transmission shop I work at. I've never heard of them. They use it in diesel. Who else gaps their plugs in a? That's what I gap them as 35. Mm-hmm. Great content. What do you do to prevent blocks from splitting? You don't. You make sure you tune right. The tune is everything. The tune is everything. That's not even right. That's not even close. Better check these. I'm not doing RPM kills block. It's actually, I didn't until a few days ago. Okay. Yeah, that's why I keep my stock blocks. I'm telling you guys, stock bottom end blocks don't need to go over 6,000. If you go to a dyno, you will see that your car stops making power. The stock bottom end cars pretty much stop making power at about 53, 5,400. Depending on what cam you got. You might make it to 57, 58, depending on what RPM range the cam goes to, but they're just out of steam, bro. Neomustangs, I have a serious question about my truck. 4x4 Dana 60 leaf in front. I'm 16th off of square. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Let me read that again. Hold on. My truck 4x4 Dana 60 leaf springs in the front. Dana 70 leaves in the rear. I'm a 16th out of square in my leaves from front to back in 14 feet. Is it close enough? I would imagine. I don't mess with that too much, man. I'm not going to lie to you. But knowing leaf springs, that looks close. Worst case scenario, you just got to take it back apart. We put these plugs in. Ooh, got me some TR6s. I can't even see it. Oh, wait. I got to clean somebody's mess. There you are. Dog it. Hang on, I'll get back in the chat in a second. Where goes that? I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Get her. Get this passenger head on, God bless it. Tighten down. Feel it again. Found what I was looking for. All right. What we got? All right. Best plug right there. That's right. What up, BBQ? Mike, how we doing? Yeah. Got to clean a little bit. Let me get my glasses. Got to have my eyes, even though I'm going freaking blind. 44 years old, boys, and I swear to Jesus, on a Sunday, that's not good, but starting to get hard to see. I'm super sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're right next to my. I apologize about the The noise. Somebody didn't clean my my surface good enough. I'm not gonna mention Cousin Paul's name. You know. He mad. He mad. Sky Ranch just got back from Sky Ranch. What's that all about, bro? See, I got to run a shorty on this. Look at this. On3. I got to run a shorty. This is a like 3/4 inch header bolt. You got to run like a half. And this is always the one that sucks to fix too. So, I mean, it is what it is. How many halves do I need? I need at least 1, 2. Good, good. Should know this off the top of my head. 3. So I need 2. Beat it with a hammer, man. Someone asked a question, Mega Squirt had inputs or outputs. Brutal answer that. Pat Turchin, waiting for Summit to get my valve train parts back in stock. Aren't you building like a 330? Aren't you building like a 331 or something? All right, Alex, man, I appreciate you joining the channel. Go check out Brutal's. He's got the same membership that we got, so it is always appreciated when you guys support the channels, and we do appreciate you guys. So, you know, he's in here BSing, he at work. Otherwise, I'd probably have him right here in the chat with me. So it's kind of hard. I think what'll happen next time is I'll work on, next time I go to work on my stuff while I live stream, I'll probably have somebody in the other half of the channel, and Brutal can, like when somebody asks chat, I don't know. I mean, I'm still learning StreamYard, so I think I can make somebody an administrator or a moderator, and they could actually do exactly what I do with the questions and bringing the chat up on the screen and whatever. So, I mean, it is what it is. What's up, T-Top 85? What's up, Proline? Whoops. Just bought a 92 HO for my 87, but I noticed number 8 plug has one of them anti-foulers. Uh-oh. Check the compression, boy. 140, 150. It's about what stock motors are. As long as they're all within 10% of each other. 5% means that's a good thing. That's tight. She done heads on the racing engine. Nice. Hey, did you hear anything about them starting on like a Friday? Are they going to do like Friday test and tune, Pat? Or you don't know yet? Oh man, that's right. Did I put the plugs in? Right. I don't check compression. Keeps me up at night. Man, this exhaust, man, this exhaust on Dad's car is going to be nice and quiet. Can't wait. Good flat flanges. Turbo going to seat right. I'm telling you, I might have to change this alternator. This stock one's got the plugs in the wrong spot. Well, they're not in the wrong spot, but they're real close to the pipe, something like that. Don't like that at all. So like I was telling y'all, you know, when you're getting quotes from people doing, you know, turbo installs, I've been doing a lot of, you know, turbo installs for years. And when you be getting quotes, man, you can't be getting mad at nobody. This shit takes a while. I mean, we've been sitting here bullshitting for, or excuse my French, man, I'm cursing too much. We've been sitting here BSing for an hour and 20 minutes now. I know I've been sitting here chatting and whatever, but This stuff takes time, and it's good to take at your own pace. You know, when you're working on your FOXBODY, it's good to go at your own pace. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to hurry this stuff up. So that way, when you mess something up, you're ready to go. I don't know that it's similar to Terminator. What do you say? Leo, you can use factory gauges. Okay. Can you find me a couple shorties? Neo will install y'all's turbo. There we go. Get stuff all over there. What do you say? Irritated inherited my dad's 89 hatchback. Been sitting for 15 years. I got it fired up and moving. Is there anything I need to look after? Oh, man. Look at that question, old B. Didn't we just talk about this the other day on the phone? 5.0 Tustin is going 6.7 in the 8th. I was wondering what a shot of 100. Good. Good. I blew up my 418 turbo coupe a couple years ago. Your videos are always interesting. I spoke with you at Columbus. Nice. I report the tall mic. Okay. Is that the weight for 49 is hard? Glasses? All right, we're good. If it goes into like a little buffering, it happens to all of us. It's just YouTube and the internet. I don't think I've had StreamYard cut off yet, knock on wood. Hopefully it does not. I'll be right back. I gotta find me a header bolt. Or two. Yay! 2. Found it! Found it! The guy here. I reported the troll mic. What cam do you run in your 408? I have a custom ground cam. It's like 570. I was looking for a header bolt, bro. I got 70 of them. I got to go through a big box. Lost the nitrous response to 5.0 Tussin. Ask that question again, and I'll try to help you out. Are you going to race at Ford Takeover? Probably. I wouldn't see why not. Probably going to be up at the line more than I am at my booth. You know, everybody knows that Bruno will be over there, you know. He going to be over there just hanging out with, you know, with subscribers and just chilling and, you know. He the famous one. Everybody loves Bruno. Ain't that right, Nikita? Everybody loves Bruno. Oh, shit. No, I think he's bringing retro anyways. There should be a lot of good racing. Like, I plan on actually trying to go to the track on Friday night. I think, I want to say that maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to get some track time in that night in Tennessee if it don't rain. So, what's the most power you've ever gotten out of your small block 351? Stock bottom end 351. Before it went 408? Is that your question? Red Baron, just ask the question again. I missed the chat. I don't know where it went. Talking about 5-0 Tussin running the 670s in his bracket car. I think it's a bracket car. I think that's what he runs. He just races, man. It's just to have fun. What's a possible? I got a car ready for Ford Takeover or be lazy again and take the edge. I got to get. I'm sure most of the racing is going to be in fun there, anyways. What is possible ETA 6.7 now with adding 150 shot? What possible ETA 6? So you're running a 6.7 right now in the 8th, and you want to put a 150 shot on. Is that your question? Okay, so if you're running a 6.78 and you're going to hit a 150 shot of that giggle gas at the track, a 678 is like a 1060 quarter, 1070 quarter or whatever. That's a good pass. If you hit a 150 shot and you don't have like an anti-roll bar or some sort of suspension thing, what's your 60 foot? I'm assuming at 6.7 you're in the 40s, so 640 would be, yeah, I would say on a 150 spray with a good 60, you're in the 30s. You know, you could be tickling, it's about a 1060-ish pass, depending on if it's a stick or automatic, depending on suspension stuff. A 150 will get you close. Probably put you in the 30s, mid-30s at 1020 range. What to say? What's up? I got cranked. No start issue. Can't watch Super Bowl. Got to have my car ready for morning. Dang. What's up, James? Speed Addict 731 should know about Friday at AFTO. Okay. What size turbo you running? 408, 76, 75. We're about to change the housing. I purposely choked both my 363 and my 408 up because they were stick shift cars and I wasn't messing with two-step yet. But now that we got two-step hooked up, word on the street is Precision's making larger housings for my turbo. Because the largest housing you can get for a 76, 75 before was 96.96, which is small. So apparently Precision by the spring is coming out with a 1.0, a 115, a 132, and a 148. You know what I'm talking about by AR on the housings. So that's plenty of housing for me to tap out that 76, 75 and probably around 750, 800 wheel. 5.0 Tussin is running that. I plan to clone his build with my 86. Yeah, well, you know, a lot of racing, a lot of bracket car racing and having some fun requires, you know, light as might. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to speak for Rod by saying that's what he does. but a lot of his car, he just likes to run. You know, he just likes to race, and he's right. You know, light is might. You know, when you're racing all the time. I mean, we've had a coupe a couple years ago that we did that too. It only weighed about 25, 50 when we got done, and it still looked factory for the most part. But we kind of cheated on a lot of the weight. And that car, stock bottom end with 170 trick flows on a budget piece of crap On3 kit, we went like 10 O's. God, what did he run? I think he was in the 30s on a C4, 630s. Little 70. I'm telling you, man, when you put a 76 on that, whole car gonna change. Jason Fields, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate the support earlier in the chat with the super chat, man. You have a good day. Brutal, but there's such thing as a turbo too small. Yes, he won't listen. That 347 done. You need two of those seven. Imagine if you had two 70s on that motor. Woo! That car, he gone. That car be gone, son. It's already fast. Shit. Nah, it's just like building anything else, though, boys. You got to build at your own pace. Bruno don't want to. He don't want to put a bigger turbo on that. That's not in the cards right now. It's understood, though. You know. Now, where'd this one come from? Damn it. Just got to build your car at your own pace, you know. You guys probably wonder, like, does my dad ever drive my car or drive his own car? I think somebody actually asked that question last live stream. That's funny. My dad's 70 years old. I built this car for my dad 10 years ago plus, and he likes it when I turbo or when I modify it and stuff. You know, he has fun with it occasionally. Gosh, doggy, I gotta find two more. I gotta find 3 more shorties, boys. Dang. It sucks. Thought I had one sitting right here. I went to S369 on a 281. That's why I'm looking for a Mega Squirt. Okay. I said yes. Yeah, that's a BMR torque box kit. That's a pretty good kit. Let me find a couple shorties. Dang, I thought I had more than that. I'm trying to stay with as many shorties as I can for my turbo kit. Tired. Poopy, how many foxes you got now? 3. All right, so I'm gonna steal a couple of these easy ones on this side because these are all shorties. Might not be one I can take. Ah, of course. Got one. Don't forget the white cat in the ones. I'll never run it again, pimp. You plan on doing? You planning to do another SC? If I did anything, I would probably take the supercharger back off or the turbo kit back off, and you know, just to see the comparison. Now, remember, we made good power with this car with an FMU. So, you know, being able to see what a turbo kit can do at 8 pounds is going to be something that's really cool too. You know what I mean? So it's going to be definitely cool. Yes, sir. I need 2 more shorties. So what we're going to do is take these 2 longies that I still got, and I'm going to steal 2 shorties that are easy to take out on the other side. So there'll be a mix, bruh. Ah. Yes, sir. Got 1 more, and I got all the header bolts in. Come back here. Rams gonna win, huh? I'm pulling for Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford had the he got stiffed at Detroit. Okay, thanks, Brutal. Love your channel. So how much power you guys think? How much power you think Dad's car is going to make with an FMU stock DA1, no tuning? How much power you think the car is going to make on 8 pounds? Let's go. I keep missing out. Good guess. You know what? I got to put this oil thing back in anyways, so I need the big one, I think. Got my nitrous everywhere. Every which way. Oh, shoot. Is that shorty or is that more? Bruh. Put this back tight. Should have a freaking fender thing on here and I don't, like an idiot. We're not going to have to run 90-degree boots on all these plug wires, but I probably should. Probably do a video on it. Switching all the 90s over. Good. Now I got two shorties to finish the passenger side. And I got the dipstick over $4.25. Whoa! He said $1. Dang, that's some big numbers, boys. For a speed density car at 8 pounds? Bengals by 3. 400 with old ECU and 500 with Term EX. Proline AT. What do you do? Tip me $1? Somebody needs to make a kit with 90. Somebody needs to make a kit with what? Tripping. Boy, y'all's tripping. That's a lot of horsepower. So Terminator, so speed density at 8 pounds, which is this 8 pounds is about the sweet spot with an FMU on 19-pound injectors. I think it's going to make 372, 375 wheel, about 420 torque on 8 pounds. With some tuning in the Terminator X at around 17 or 18 degrees, total timing, and 14 pounds of boost, because I don't give a shit. I'll go 14 or 15. We'll probably make 550, 540. If we see 500 with a little less boost and timing, then I'd be happy with that. But you got to remember, I got to wire my pump, so there's a lot of other things. Like, you can't just jump in the ring with Ali because you think you can box. Like, you got to make transitions with your car. Like, my car ain't my dad's car ain't ready for no 500 horsepower. You know, we make 350, 375 and tickle 10s. I'm happy with that. It needs an anti-roll bar to begin with. What up, Bill Pace? I was once told Lightning, throttle body, mass, and injectors, no FMU. No. FMU is pretty good. FMU got us to 330 with the supercharger kit. We ran 1180. FMU also, we ran a 125 dry shot, went 1160s. Full weight car. There's no cage in here. It's a full weight, 3,200 pound FOXBODY. It's not stripped out. But yeah, this is like, you guys watch Project Hot Wheels, what we did with Project Hot Wheels. This is kind of like what we did with Project Hot Wheels. We're just going to do it with Dad's car. Since I got rid of Project Hot Wheels, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, that car was just going to cost me more money, and I just wanted to focus on my black and my white car anyway. So, yes, sir. We're getting close here. I get these headers locked down. That's a big battle. I can bring this thing up. Cut the crossover, bring this thing up. I mean, 375 may not seem like a whole lot of horsepower to y'all, but man, that's fun. 375, 400 wheels, nice and controllable, lots of fun on the street. I mean, tickled 10s on a tire. You know, it's good time. It's good stuff. And that's what it's all about. It's about enjoying your fox body to begin with. Bruto will be talking about this shit all the time in his videos. You guys ain't got to shoot the moon with how much horsepower. God dog it. You ain't got to shoot the moon with horsepower. Go down a rabbit hole and can't come back. Car sits on a jack stand forever. I know how that is, bros. You ain't got to tell me. The Lala Fox chick made 450 with E7s and a Holly HP. I made 470 with Hot Wheels, and it was a bone stock motor. Stock motor meaning stock cam, stock heads. Only thing that car had was a turbo, just like this. With 1080s, full weight, full interior car. It didn't even have a cage. 470, 530 to the wheels. On a Mustang dyno of all things that was already greedy to begin with. All right, Brutal, it's good seeing you, man. Thanks for popping in, dude. So, you guys hit that. I'm still following most of the chat, so if you want to ask questions, go ahead and hit me up. But I think Project Hot Wheels, I'm pretty sure we could have probably hit 500 wheel on a bone stock motor with a turbo and at around 15 pounds of boost. If we wouldn't have had clutch slippage. That clutch was slipping bad, bro. That clutch did not like me. It didn't like what we were doing at all. You know what I mean? It did not like what we were doing. So, E7s. E7s aren't that good of a head, but I mean, the best bang for buck, to be honest with you, when it comes to making power, is just put a damn turbo kit or supercharger on it and be done with it. You're gonna get more. You know, one of the plus sides to being NA and whatever, you know, putting the heads cam intake on and whatever. One of the big plus sides to that is the sound. You know, a lot of people like sound. It's a big deal to them. You know, they don't care. They care more about sound than they do horsepower. You know, and that's fine. Everybody build their car their own way. You know. Yes, sir. It's getting close, boy. I'm about ready to saw that crossover. I'm 484 to the wheels on an On3 70, 8 pounds, 93 octane. That's a lot. That's a lot for 8 pounds. Is that a dyno jet? What makes more power, 302 with carb or EFI? Actually, if you dial a carb in, you'll probably make as much, if not more horsepower, and it's more consistent than an EFI. But I'm not a big carb guy, so. What do y'all think of a 78, 75 turbos? I outgrew my 70. Just go 76, 75. How bad did you outgrow them? That's the question. I mean, did you outgrow them a lot, or did you just like kind of outgrow them? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of a baited question, but I get it. I got this one long ass bolt right here. Good Lord. I'll be here all night. I think I'm gonna mount that turbo housing. Maybe. maybe saw that crossover another time. You know what I mean? We good? We back? The guy I got the car from headed to Dino in California somewhere. Okay. Build that 7675 BMF on On3 is pretty badass. Yeah, that's a pretty good turbo. Speaking of sound, the FOXBODY was the first car that people could hear a couple blocks away. Instantly knew it was a Mustang sound without seeing. That's right. That is right. Yeah, it's going to do that. It's going to hiccup here and there. That'd be normal, boys. That'd be normal. Trying to do the old wrench trick. Get that extra torque on it, you know. That was really cool, Brutal, to show up today. That was cool. I didn't expect him to. But, you know, get to hang out with the community, talk about FOXBODYs, have some fun. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, bro. Well, this old wrench trick, boy, I tell you what, best ever. Get these header bolts nice and tight. Set this flange is nice and flat. I'm super happy with that. Good Lord. Then you got that one. You got that one that just hates you. You know? It's just hate. Damn nitrous line in the way. Ow. Knuckle buster, baby, knuckle buster. Did I break the... You give me a new wrench. We doing here. Speaking of sound, okay, what you got? I have a trick flow upper and lower 42s with trick flow fuel rails for sale. Okay, good old leverage. I would say the 7675 would be good. That's right. I know it's seriously hard to get 5-speed turbo street car to hook on street tires, but it's just use a clutch tamer. Honestly, like clutch tamers, that's what Andrew Hanlon trying to get me set up on now, right now. He wants me to do a clutch tamer and run it with the Vengeance clutch. You know what I'm saying? So got all my plugs, wire plugs marked. So when it's time, I can go through, look at my plugs, and check my cylinder. Yeah, you can learn a lot of shit from that. I do think I have my headers all tight, boys, which is huge. Dan, what do you, whoops, what do you think of the Phytech EFI? It's all right. It's a good system, to be honest with you. I don't have a whole lot of experience with it, but it is what it is. Good Lord, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Appreciate y'all for staying with me. About to bring his car up. Yeah, buddy. It's not terrible. See how close we get. I could put a big old filter on there. What's up, Jonathan? Not sure on what that is, bro. I'm not a mechanic, so fill me in on what a clutch tamer, T-A-M-E-R. What a clutch tamer does is literally it's do you know, like it's just a shock. It's really all it is. It bolts up to your pedal set, so when you lift off the clutch, it kind of comes back. It slips the clutch, basically. It's a pretty badass little thing for people who stick shift raced all the time, because you could really dial a good adjustable Black Magic, or even a McLeod, or even, you know, some of these higher level, twin discs. You could really dial your clutch in on a clutch tamer and get the get consistent ETs. How much horsepower on our 47 injectors good for in a turbo setup? About 550. I know it took a while to get the tune right on it. That's right. How tall is your ceiling there where your lift is? They look real high on the video. Yeah, it's definitely not high. I think these are 10-foot, 12-foot ceilings. No, I ain't measured it in a while. I can't even remember. I've got a 306, but a 408 on the machine shop. Nice. Seriously considering a precision. Yeah, precision 76, 75 be the way to go. Like I was saying earlier, War Admiral, they're actually making a larger housing for the 76, 75. The good turbo, not the Sportsman. So they're making a 1.0 AR, a 1.15, a 1.32, and a 1.48. That's a really big housing. So those 76, 75s can start making some serious steam and get rid of that back pressure. All right, Bama, it was good seeing you, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Just came in from the garage myself. Didn't know you were on. Found a nice cracked fan blade. Uh-oh. It's never ending, man. It's a pow. It's always something. But yeah, we decided to stream early today. We're not gonna. I'm probably gonna go ahead and probably be on for another 20 or 30 minutes if you guys got something you want to talk about. Try to figure out where we're at with the the crossover. I'm gonna cut that damn thing in half, and then we're gonna put it on. Sorry about the light and the noise. Let's see how close the old setting was. Ow. Yeah, that's off. That's quite a bit off, actually. This is why you fit that thing up. Check my coupler. I've had these couplers come apart right here and shit get up in the turbo. It starts making a funny noise. That's how you know. Sometimes it shuts you down. What the hell? About to solve all this. Be right back over there. Hold on. Dang. All right, what we got here? I got you. Later, Bama. Okay. Screw football. I got too political for. Let me tell you what. I should just stream all damn night. Build this turbo kit. I'm not even going to be excited about watching, I bet you. All right, Proline, good seeing you, my man. What lower GT40 do you prefer? I see a lot of F8s, just any lower. They're all fine. While smoke came out my valve cover, white smoke came out my valve cover air. Like, did it create? Is your car boosted or naturally aspirated, or is it what do you got going on? Do you know if a tweaker tuner is a good option to buy? Not really. Landon, I'm in the garage cleaning shit up in my motor, throwing back in, ready for some boost noises again. Let's go. I don't like the tweaker too much. Now you must be talking. You're not talking about the FOXBODY. Are you talking about that old one? Guess I didn't put enough dry down, bros. It is what it is. I feel like stepping on the wheel all night. Sir. Yes, sir. Damn oil filter fell. What you got here? Where was I out here? Just surprised you're not wearing a Rams jersey since you're a Brown. Get out of here. I got my top end of my engine together today. Is that the one with the GT40 stuff? I have the Explorer intake from a late 90s, early 2000s. I think it comes, yeah. the late 90s, early 2000s should be an external EGR. Shouldn't have any EGR in it. Naturally aspirated. BA. What was he asking earlier? If you stream, I'll be here to watch. I love to learn. Man, I appreciate you. Naturally aspirated to replace the PCV and still smokes bad down the freeway. Still has power. Got to do a compression test. Could probably be, you could either have a head gasket that's leaking into the cylinders. You could have bad valve seals. That's usually a telltale sign, but usually that's like a burning oil, blue smoke looking thing. But white smoke usually is just straight up. It's got to be, you know, antifreeze / you know, bad rings. I've got my On3 twin Fox kit waiting for me to put my new K-member in. Let's get it. What's the biggest tire you fit under a factory style Fox? 315, 35, 28. I put a 28 under an LX. 28s don't fit very well on GTs. EGR valve is leaking. Should I get rid of it? Yes. GT40 top end, baby. Bigger housing should reduce back pressure. Learning, bro. Turbo, different animal. Listen, my 76, 75 on my white car, shit, I'm surprised that made 715, 800 wheel torque. And it made 800 wheel torque because of the back pressure. Well, not really, because 408s are a torque monster to begin with. But I perfectly expect as soon as Precision releases those housings, because I have the same turbo on both cars, I'm going to put a, they're both 0.96, so the 1.0 is a step up. I'm going to put the 115 on the black car. It should reduce the back pressure, you know, probably 10 or 15%, or 10 or 15 pounds. So it should go from like a 30 to like 15 or 20-ish. I don't really know what the PSI is, but I know it's pretty high. I'm going to put the one, I think it's a 1.32. I think it goes from 115 to either 128 or 132, one of that. I'm going to put that one on the 408. It's going to change. It's going to change the tune. It's going to change everything. I'm on two-step now with the 6AL2, and so I'm dialed in with that two-step. I'm just trying to send it, bro. I second that, Funky. When you going to start your Pops car? Like, when am I going to start this? Right now? It's going to be a while. We still, I mean, I'm about to cut the crossover right now, but I'm trying to figure out where the hell my Sawzall went, or my bandsaw. I don't know where I put it. I just want to get this crossover mounted up right now, kind of see where I'm at. But I can't find my damn oh, there it is. I think the boys got the other one over there on the other side. Hold on, gotta cut something. I'll be back over to answer your questions. Uno momento. See how bad this crossover is too. Yes, sir. All right, where the heck did I put the other pipe at? Uh-oh. In Australia, the Ford Falcon came out with the 220 kilowatt. Where you had the same setup as the Mustang, the FOXBODY, but the intake is reversed. Can it be reversed? I would imagine. On the GT40, it doesn't matter which side you put it on. It goes for the heads too. You just got to know that the EGR is different. If you have an EGR set of GT40 heads, which is only 3-bar anyway, then you cannot, unless you got a thermaculator valve or thermactor plug, you can't flip the GT40s. So what I'm going to do, boys, is I'm going to mount my cross like this, and then I'm going to make a straight. From one of my pipes. I don't know where that's getting at. Well, it's all right. We'll figure it out. Still here? All right. Let me go cut that other pipe. You guys ever wanted to see what's inside of a flex coupler after it's been used? All right, now we got it. There we go. Whoop. It's inside of it. It's not too bad. What I've actually caught with this over time, over the last couple of years of messing with these kits and messing with turbos themselves, is I've actually caught the center lining inside of turbo housings before. Quite a bit, actually. It's happened 2 or 3 times. That's why I'm not a big fan of these things anymore. Plus, they don't hold up the turbo very well. Do you have, how do you tune a stock A9L out of a 91? I had B-Cam GT, we put a chip in it, quarter horse. A9L adjusts itself pretty much, yeah. So if you got a map that's calibrated to a set of injectors, usually runs pretty good. 19s would be fine. You don't need 24-pound injectors for GT40P heads. You don't need 24-pound injectors ever. Like, I hate them. 19s will run you well into the 300s, and if you're making in the 300s, you should be at 30s anyways. So 19s, we did it on Dad's car, even without the FMU, on nitrous. You know, the 19s were not out of fuel on a dry shot. You see what I'm saying? So 19s, you can make 325 wheel on nitrous, which is aluminum set of heads and an intake. You know what I mean? Just completely skip 24s unless you got an X3Z computer. 30s, because you start making 350, 375, 400, you're already in the 331, 347 range. You start running a stroker, you run 30s. I already got the 24s and the 255, so I'm going to go with that. There you go. I ran a B cam and speed density just fine with the A9L. I don't know how you did a B cam with that. Had to run rich. Run really rich. But I mean, if it works, right? I'll send it. Yeah, I did watch that. So it would be better to return the 24s and fuel pump and get 19s. Just go with it. Listen, you can go from 19s right to 30s or 42s, because usually when about time you need to upgrade your injector, you're in a stroker anyways. Like aluminum set of heads and an aftermarket intake on a stock bottom end motor, whether it's 30 over or rebuilt factory, flip pistons, whatever, is going to have a certain amount of horsepower it's going to make. Stock bottom end with good heads and an intake might make 300. You make like 290, and you're still not pegging out 19s. When I say 19s, I mean the Explorer 19s. If you can go into a different 19-pound injector, the more newer ones are a lot better. They spray better. The old ones suck. So let me go up here and see if I can't figure out how much of a pipe we need. I mean, you guys do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Like, I just try to help you along as we can go. You know? I'm not always right either. Had to change hyper pistons. I'm definitely not always right, boys. Yes, sir. So we're at the point where I'm making the crossover now, which is awesome. All those injector questions is why I'm going carb. I wouldn't worry. Don't be afraid of injectors. Just run the 19s. If you don't have a stroker motor, you have no reason to run bigger injectors. We've done, trust me, we've done enough overthinking of EFI over the last 30 years for everybody. You know, just trust me. That's why I prefer speed density and stock bottom end shit that I can just have fun with. You know, it's just better, just funner. It's not hateful like all the, you know, mass air isn't hateful. It's just not a fan of it. I never really did like mass air all that much, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. This car's up too damn high. Oh, of course. Now bring it down, bro. Lord. There we go. Hey, Neo. All right, let me go back. Hold on. All those injectors questions. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the carburetor. Let me get off this. Most of the trial and error. That's right. Can I run a 255 Walbro fuel pump with 19s? Yes. That's what I have in Dad's car here. So. Uh-oh. What's up, Pretender? I ain't seen you in forever. Neo, my house is almost finished. Pole barn gets up next week. Can't wait to show you. Nice. Yes, sir. Been a while, man. One of my longest club members right there. Awesome. It's good to see you. I was wondering where you went. A couple of them. Oh, yeah, this is the good clan. That's why I buy good clans, boys. Nice and precision. I gotta have it move a little bit, though. It's gotta move a little bit. I think I'll run the 3-inch on the other side. Oh yeah, dude. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you, Landon. We've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. Some of my hardcores in here. Let me tell you what, man. You just look at the. All right, War Admiral. I appreciate you stopping in. You just look at the buds on the tree, bro. That'll tell you whether that spring's coming early or not. That's right. At 9/16? I think so. It's not too bad there. I think this is a different On3 header from the different kit. They didn't make them all. They weren't all the same. So you guys get the gist of it. It's a good chill stream and just bullshit and mind it. That's right. Appreciate you, War Admiral. So I'll show you what you guys I'm looking at. Moving the camera, so I apologize if you all get a little motion sickness. I try not to be stupid with the camera. I got this extension cord that allows me to move everything. So this is what we got going on here. I don't like these flex couplers, so I just end up cutting them out. So what I do is I mount the the one header on this side and got to keep it a little bit loose so I can move it. And all I really do is just make sure that my flanges are nice. You should do this when it's hot, but I haven't had much of an issue with it cold. You know what I mean? Like the metal should be hot. You should run your car for a little bit if you're going to change this out and make it warm. And then you chop it out, and then that's when you flex. I just literally just put a slip fit and just put a little pipe here. So this is all. So what this is actually going to do is it's going to help support that turbo, because when all that heat and pressure from the passenger header is going to make all that, like, the flex coupler just makes it like pull on it. You know what I mean? So you get a lot of header cracking with that stuff. So anyway, that's what's up with that. So that's pretty much where we're at. We're pretty much have most of the hot side on, and I got to weld up the downpipe that we had created, which I showed you a little bit earlier. You know, again, I just slip fitted this 3-inch, and I got to put my wideband bung here, and I still got to figure out how far down I'm going to go with the clamp so I can run the 3-inch to the back to the mufflers. So we're almost done with the hot side. The cold side is going to be a whole nother hatefulness, but I'm going to stream here for a few more minutes. Guys, if you enjoyed the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe below if you're not already. We got that join membership below, and we got, it definitely helps to support the channel. Everything I do for the channel, all the money I make for the channel, I usually is for the channel. We did a big giveaway in Christmas, so always, always, always pushing that, because it's doing all this stuff isn't cheap. I appreciate that, BA. I try not to give anybody headaches. Yeah, Landon, I've been watching him for a few weeks now, and it's incredible knowledge the dude has. I appreciate you, Bill. So the guys in green, Pretender, you've been with me. You've been a member of the club for a long time. Long time. I'm changing my hot side, trying to turn my turbo sideways and run a fender exit. Yeah. I have another turbo kit on the shelf over there that's custom fit, but it's like, I'm building another 363. Which speaking of which, I've been getting a lot of DMs and a lot of emails about putting turbos on and tuning them. If you guys are looking right now, we're booking to put On3 kits on FOXBODYs and SN95s, because I'm pretty good at 94, 95s as well for the most part. So if you watch the stream, if you got somebody that wants to get a kit put on, we're booking to do. We only do them one at a time. We usually do that with the transmission swap. We're also going to be booking for a dyno day here in Northeast Ohio. So we'll pre-qualify like 5 cars to come in, and it'll be a nice little event. We'll have a little bit of, cook some food, have a barbecue thing there. But it'll be like 5 cars, and it'll be on my channel and videos, probably even live stream from the dyno, because I've done that before. So if you're looking to get your car tuned with Terminator X and or A9L binary editor, we're going to probably be doing a dyno day. So Neomustangs at hotmail.com is where we're going to be scheduling all that stuff. Anyway, would you coordinate a subscriber drag race? That would be awesome. What are you talking about? Down at FTO? There's going to be plenty of people wanting to race down there for sure. I got some old eyes. Ooh, brake cleaner. I'm probably just going to be at the line with, just kind of hanging out on Friday as well. That's Caleb's show, so I can't say what I'm going to be doing or where I'm going to be at. So can't just. As far as racing, I'm definitely bringing the black car to FTO. I don't know if we're bringing the white car yet. I don't know if we're bringing Dad's car or what have you, but I think we're bringing 2 cars. I just don't know what the second one is. I'm building it at a 408, first time TIG welding. TIG welding is dope, man. It's definitely a special. You should make, house call. TIG welding is definitely a special art. Once you get a good grip of it, though, it's a good skill to have, for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna try to locate this pipe real quick, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and it's 6 o'clock. I gotta get out of here. I got to do the game's on in 30 minutes. So, hell to the yeah. Up there. Where is my pipe at? Ah! That's what this is for. It's so nice. I haven't even looked at my phone in like 2 hours. It's probably blowed up right now. There we go. So cheap little crossover piece. Hail to the yeah. Whatever. All right. Steer here just in and out with kids and getting the snacks made for later. Yeah. So, guys, I do. I'm going to go ahead and probably. I didn't realize it was 6 o'clock. Good Lord. These guys are still beating me up on the methanol install kit. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me in live stream. We'll do this again next time I work on Dad's car, probably maybe even next Sunday. I'll have a guest with me that can like Brutal or have another guest, maybe Hanlon, and he could help me do the chat stuff so I don't miss any of your guys' questions or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I ended up getting both headers attached and locked down. We're about to cut not tonight, but we're going to cut the crossover soon, create the crossover, mount the wastegate, wrap it up, pretty much have most of the hot side done for Dad's car. So, but anyways, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe on the way out. We got a join button below, like I said, and we got a merch shelf for some merch. And I just appreciate you guys watching. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Don't drive drunk. Have a good night. Thank you for joining.